Oh boy, so many characters to talk about in this episode, and there's just so much to talk about, just overall, and it's crazy to see all these characters animated because I've been waiting for these characters to show up since the end of season 2. So it's been a super long time since that time, and I've been waiting for these characters to show up. I've been waiting for Overhaul to show up. I've been waiting for Mirio to show up. It's just so many characters that I just love have come to the anime finally. And overall, he's my favorite villain of My Hero, and I'm gonna be very straightforward here. I'm a fanboy of Overhaul as a villain. I just like his will. Like I feel the intensified atmosphere when he is the one who's the villain, and you'll understand why as time progresses. That'll be season 4 because I don't think that they'll show it in season 4. That is this season, season 3. That is this season episode because the next episode is the final episode. But being very honest here, love to see both the characters come to the anime finally, and I've been waiting for a long time for this. Now let's talk about this episode. We get a little background on Twice. So Twice is basically, let's put it in simple words, he's a dual personality person. Like he has, how would I put it? He's more or less like uh Hulk, I would say, in a way. I'm not saying like he gets angry or something like that, but he has two personalities in him, and basically his power made him go like that. And he basically just gets like he just creates so many clones. That's his quirk. So basically, he just creates so many clones that he's just confused, like who's who, and he like it's like Naruto, where he creates so many clones, and then every clone comes into yourself, and then you get the knowledge of that clone, you get the power of that clone, like how you're like dividing yourself in half, and basically your brain in half and stuff. Like it's something like that. And but these clones are intelligent because they have their own choices, they have their own mind, and they basically could take the creator, the one who created these clones, to be one, and so basically just start killing themselves. So like basically like keeping them, like the creator being the king and all these people like his slaves. That's not that was working for him, so it was like a coup de rate. Like it was something like that that just happened, and then well, we had this, and now he's confused about his personality basically, and that's the reason why he calls himself a crazy person. And because no heroes accepted him, he basically went to the League of Villains. That's basically Twice's backstory, and I find it very intriguing, to be honest, because Twice's backstory, like it's just, I find it really really intriguing, like how his character was previously very cocky and stuff, and how he wants to be now. Like you see him struggling, you see him being like, I don't want this to happen. I don't want anyone to take over me. Like he doesn't want his other self to take over him because he knows that he's doing bad to the mankind. He knows that all these people on the like innocent people are getting hurt. So like his main personality, he doesn't like the main person, like the second personality that he's having, the villainous personality he's having. He doesn't like it, and it just shows like as he puts his mask on, he just becomes like this villainous personality. Now let's talk about Overhaul's entry. My dude. A long time in Overhaul, and still, he looks badass in the anime. Like, he looks badass. I don't give a damn. Because this is not even his entry. This is just his showcase. Like, here you go. This is your character. But when his entry comes in, this man is a true villain. Like, this man will freak you out in a single episode, and that's what a villain should do. A villain should freak you out in a single episode. You make you go like, what? That happened? Like, WTF? Really? That's what happened? Like that should be the expression when a villain does something heinous, because villains are supposed to do really bad things, and basically that's what overhaul is about to do. Now I'm not going to spoil what it's about to do because it's pretty messed up, and and that's one of the reasons why I like overhaul as a villain. I find him to be a very very good villain in My Hero, like much better than Stain, because Stain was just a killer. Like he was straight up killer. So leave him alone. Like he was just there because he wanted to kill heroes who were like really just there for fame and rich, like wealth and stuff. So I leave Stain aside as a hero. Shigaraki basically wants revenge. All for One, his backstory is unknown. Basically, still going in the manga, but I'm not going to spoil anything about that. But his backstory is kind of unknown yet. Uh, who else? Was a villain? I think that those are the only villains we had. Like these are the only three main villains we actually had. Like show up in the whole show. So that's basically it. Like that is basically the only villains we have. And what are their motives? Like one wants to get revenge. One just wants fame. One wants to take down heroes who work for fame and glory, and not for the people. And one's backstory is unknown, and we know he's a bad man, but there may be something in his backstory that's kind of hidden. So who knows? Just who knows? I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I was about to, but I'm not gonna. But anyways, uh, like these three villains, when you look at them, their real motives is just okay. That's that, and that's that. But this man truly is a villain in his own words. Like this man is a true villain, and just without spoiling much, overall amazing. I just love like seeing overhaul come screen the big scene, and I'm just oh. Now also let's about the new hero internship. That's the hero work study, which is basically a higher study, like a higher internship compared to the hero internship that happened in the second season, where Midoriya was trained by Gran Torino. Now let's put that aside, and this is a more realistic view on what you will be doing as a hero in the town. You basically got your provisional exam, like your provisional license means you can solve crimes now. But this exam, this internship, it's going to put you in situations like this, which may be life or death situations. Like All Might has been fighting, like Endeavor has been fighting, and all these people have been fighting. That's basically what hero work study is. That's basically what's gonna happen. But you will be under a well-known hero who who has seen you like all through the scout and stuff, and to have seen you to a tournament. Like there are various places that these offers can come from, and you will be there, and that's how the hero internship, like this new hero works, like a hero work study works, basically. Like it's just a higher level. Like this was just like a lower level, like you are doing small time crime solving and stuff. This is on a completely different scale. This is a large scale crime solving thing. Like you can do a large scale crime solving thing. That's basically what hero study work is. Now put that aside, let's talk about who entered at the end of the episode. But before that, let's talk about how he just enters this series. Love it, man. Just like freaks on Midoriya. Bruh, I had my stuff in manga, but the voice actor of Mirio just a great job at portraying him. Like I love Mirio's character. I love Mr. Tintin. I call him Mr. Tintin, and yes, I do call him Mr. Tintin because he looks a lot like Tintin to me for whatever reason. So I just call him Mr. Tintin. But my dude, Mr. Tintin is basically this man. Like you see him just pop up out of the wall and just be like, yo, you want a garbage dump? There is a garbage dump. Like, my dude, the way he just shows up, love it. I just love. Like, I even like the voice actor. Well, like, I feel like this would be the perfect voice for Tagashi. Like the way he's just talking and stuff. Awesome, awesome voice acting. Uh, like, really love his voice actor. Now, like, I just can't get over that scene. Like how it just pops up from the sand, like the land, and just he's like you're the new kid, like you're the interesting kid, the problem kid, right? And it's funny to see that whole scene. Like I another person who I'm a fanboy of, just just gotta be very straight and simple. Like I just personally, these were the characters I've been waiting for it to be animated to hear the voice, and I would say straight up on anyone's face, I'm not disappointed at all. I am not disappointed by the showcase of these characters, the voice acting of these characters. Mm, I like the voices, perfect. I think that it fits them, the way they talk and stuff, like all good. Now, all that aside, let's also talk about what happens at the end. Ooh, really cool scene where all the top three third years walk out, like walk in the classroom and just see them, and Aizawa is like they will teach you more about heroes, your hero study work, and it's just ooh, ooh, that's awesome. That's next episode. You have no idea what the next episode is installed for. Like next episode, my boy, my Mr. Tintin is gonna do some great shit. Like my boy, Mr. Tintin is gonna do some great shit in the next episode, and I can't wait for it. Let me know what you think about this episode of My Hero Academia. Let me know what you think about Mr. Tintin, aka Mirio Togashi. Let me know what you think about the new villain overhaul, and also let me know what you think about Twice's personality and his backstory and stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, peace.